Good morning, students. Good to see you all here again. So, students, we have completed our first lesson. What was your first lesson name? Sentence. And I hope so you have learned. And students, I gave you some homework. I hope so you have done. So, students, today I will help you how you can write a paragraph. Okay, I will give you some hint. And before I teach you your second lesson, write down some question and you have to answer them first. Okay, so this is your question. What is sentence? And write 10 sentence which you use daily. Can you do that? Do it first. You have to answer. After your writing answer, let's revise again. Okay, write here answer. A sentence is a group of words that make complete sense. Did you learn this definition, students? So what says? A sentence is a group of words that make complete sense. Repeat again. A sentence is a group of words that make complete sense. How we can say this is a complete sense? Let's see. Example. We go. Is this making complete sense? No. How? We go means हम जाते, पर कहाँ जा रहे हैं, क्यों जा रहे हैं, इसका कोई वर्णन नहीं है. Let's see what are the examples we can see here. We go to the market to buy vegetables. Okay, so this is not complete. Okay, and this is saying complete sense. What your definition says? A sentence is a group of words that make complete sense. Okay, group of words. See here, group of words. So see, we have here some groups. Okay, then it makes complete sentence. Okay, so what you have to do? You have to write 10 sentence again which you use daily. Okay, let's see what we use daily. First, how are you? You can make questions, okay, to ask someone. Okay, so let's see second one. What we use daily? Did they brush? Let's see third one. I am sleeping now. Okay, okay, let's see fourth one. My friend gave me a pen. Okay, my friend gave me a pen. Let's see fifth one. I am a good child. I am a good child. Let's see sixth one. My sister cooks well. What cooks? Food. Okay. My sister cooks well. Let's see seventh. Write down in your copy. Do you know Hindi? Question mark. Let's see eighth one. I like to do my homework at the time. Full stop. Let's make ninth one. Please, can you bring a glass of water? Let's see 10th one. I don't like bad people. Bad people means we can say liar. Okay. I don't like bad people. Okay. So students, now I will show you how to write a paragraph. Okay. I will read for you. Okay. Don't copy from here. You have to write your own self. Okay. Let's see. I can still remember the day I learned to ride a bicycle. I must have been 12 years old when I rode my first bicycle, and this day I'll never forget. Learning to ride a bicycle can be excitement as well as painful. It was my sister friends taught me to ride a bicycle. She and I went to the every evening at 5 p.m. to practice cycling. Okay, let's see another one. My first lesson were to balance, to paddle. My sister friends cycle was pink, black sheeted, and had a basket in the front. Okay, and she advised me to paddle slowly while she held the bicycle and run slowly along. My sister friends holding the rearer made sure that I didn't fall. You are doing great. She always said these encouraging words made me practice cycling more and more. Now I can ride a bicycle by myself. I go for long ride without any assistant. So I hope so you have learned. Okay, and you have written in your copy. So let's start our second chapter. What is noun, students? I hope so you have learned before also in your previous class. Can you tell what is noun? I will tell you what is noun. Okay. Noun is a word. It indicates the names of persons, things, place, birds and animals. Let's revise again. Noun is a word. It indicates the name of persons, things, places, birds and animals. Can you repeat after me? Noun is a word. It indicates the name of persons, things, places, birds and animals. Now let's say together. Noun is a word. It indicates the name of persons, things, places, birds and animals. Now I will show you some example. Okay? See your first example. Rahul Gandhi is an MP. So here is talking about a noun. And what is a noun in first example? Rahul Gandhi. Okay. So what we have learned according to your definition? It indicates the name of person. And who is person here? Rahul Gandhi. Okay. See your second example. The parrot is a beautiful bird. So what he is talking about? He is talking about here the name of birds. And what is bird? Parrot. Okay. So what is talking about? Bird is beautiful. Okay. See your third one. He likes to travel by aeroplane. Here is talking about a thing also and a person. He indicates a person. He likes to travel by aeroplane. Are you okay, students? It is clear to you? If you have any doubt, you can ask me, okay? Now you look here, students. Write a proper noun for each of the following. Okay. Then what is a proper noun? Let's see. Proper noun is the name of a particular person, place or thing called proper noun. What is a particular? If I talk about Deepavali, then it indicates particular things. Okay. Let's see here some example. January. Okay. Second example I have written Diwali and third history. Okay. So let's revise again your definition. Proper noun is the name of a particular person, place or thing called proper noun. Say after me. Proper noun is the name of a particular person, place or things called proper noun. Let's say together. Proper noun is the name of a particular person, place or thing called proper noun. Okay, students? So here what you have to write? Your teacher. Write your teacher name. Second, your favorite chocolate. Write your favorite chocolate name. Your favorite film. Write your favorite film name. Okay. Let's see here. Let's revise the type of nouns. Read this sentence. Pay attention to the highlighted nouns. Which is the highlighted? Mera, bunch, keys, brother, Bengaluru. Okay. Let's see. There are different types of noun in this sentence. What are the sentence? Let's see. Meera and Bengaluru are proper noun. Why? Because it is talking about a particular person and particular things. Okay. So that's why this is a proper noun. Okay. See second one. Brother and key are common noun. And what is a common noun? See here. Used for classes of persons, animals, places and things. Common nouns we can say if we have some groups. Okay. So when we have groups, that we will call common noun. I will give you example here. A bunch of flower, a group of people. Okay, so these are examples for the common noun. Let's see here. Bunch is a collective noun. Okay, what is a collective noun? Bunch. Words that refer to groups. If we have some of the groups, then we call them collective noun. Okay, let's see what are the common noun and what are the collective noun. See students, here you can write down in your copy or you can make a screenshot and write in your previous copy, okay, if you don't have a new copy. So let's see. A collective noun is the word used for a group of persons, animals or things. So this is called collective noun. Okay, so let's see. A head of elephants, a bouquet of flower. Okay, or we can say a bunch of flower. Okay, so let's revise this definition again. A collective noun is the word used for a group of persons, animals or things. I have written some example here. You can write in your copy. A head of elephants and a bouquet of flower. So, what you have to do, students, you have to try to understand. Okay? If you have any doubt regarding your second chapter, you can ask me. But make sure you have learned something. Okay? So, let's revise again. What is a collective noun? A collective noun is a word used for a group of persons, animals or things. It's called collective noun. Okay? We can say when we have gathering, then also it will call collective noun. Classes, numbers. Okay, these all will come in collective noun. Students, I hope so you have learned all this definition what I told you now. So students, I will give you some example about common noun. Common noun means a noun that denotes a male or a female is said to be of the common noun. Okay, I will say some example here. See your first example, teacher. Teacher can be male also and female also. Okay, a student, girls and boys, we can say. Okay, parent, guest, doctor. Okay, these are common noun. And what I told, a noun that denotes a male or a female is said to be of the common noun. Okay, let's see your B part. Let's see some of the examples for the collective noun. Okay, what you have to do? Rearrange the letters to form collective nouns that match the picture. Okay, so here it is written LOASH. Now you have to see this picture and you have to write according to these words. Okay, so souls. Souls means jhund. Okay, see this picture. Some group of people, what we call team or group. Okay, you can see here I have written another word. Don't mind this one. Okay, so according to picture you have to write. Okay, then ATME. Then what we can make? according to this picture? Team. Okay, let's see here. Your third picture. OFCKL. Then what we can make? Flock. Okay. Let's see your fourth one. ETFLE. What we say in Hindi? Nausena. Okay. So what we can rearrange and we can make perfect word? Fleet. 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 What we say? Fleet. See this one here. What you can make? Let's see. MYAR. Army. Okay. See your last picture. ACKP. Then what we can make? Pack. Okay. Now turn your page. Students, if you don't have your book, you can make a screenshot or you can pause it. But you have to write all these in your copy. Okay. So your C question is saying, color the boxes to indicate the gender of the nouns. Use the color code given below. One has been done for you. Okay. Before we do this one, I want to ask you, what is gender? Can you write? Okay. According to you, write what is the definition of gender. Write down in your copy. Students, if you don't have copy, you can write them in your previous copy. Okay. But you have to complete this all. Now you see here, students. Gender is a system of different nouns and pronouns as masculine, feminine, neuter are common. So what I written definition? Let's revise again. Gender is a system of different nouns and pronouns as masculine, feminine, neuter are common. Say together with me. A gender is a system of different nouns and pronouns as masculine, feminine, neuter and common. These are called gender. Okay. So you have studied before also what are the gender. Let's see. There are 4 types of gender. What are the 4 types of gender? Masculine, feminine, neuter are common. So these 4 are called gender. Write down in your copy what is masculine gender. Write down your answer. A noun that denotes a male creature is said to be of the masculine gender. Let's revise again. A noun that denotes a male creature is said to be of the masculine gender. Let's see some example. Rohan, boy, brother, king, ox. These are called masculine gender. So all the females comes in masculine gender. Okay. Write your second question. What is feminine gender? These all definition you have to learn. Okay, students. Let's see what is the definition of feminine gender. A noun that denotes a female creature is said to be of the feminine gender. Let's repeat again. A noun that denotes a female creature is said to be of the female genders. Can you say together with me? A noun that denotes a female creature is said to be of the feminine gender. Let's see. Example: Nita, girl, sister, woman, cow, queen. These all come in feminine genders. All the females will come in feminine gender. Okay? Write your third question. What is common gender? Or what is common noun? Okay? Write down answer. A noun that denotes a male or a female is said to be of the common gender. So before I also told you what is a common gender or common noun. So these are definition. Okay, you have to learn. And if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay. So write down your answer. A noun that denotes a male or a female is said to be of the common gender. What are your examples? Write down. Teacher, student, parent, guest, doctor, enemy, neighbor. Because this talks about male and female, and when it's talk about male and female, then we call them common noun. Okay? You can see in a hospital when doctor will be present, then doctor will be female also and male also. Okay? That's why we call them in common noun. Okay? Write your fourth question. What is neuter gender? Can you write down this answer? A noun that denotes a thing which is neither a male nor a female is said to be the neuter gender. Let's revise again. A noun that denotes a thing which is neither a male nor a female is said to be of the neuter gender. Can you say together with me? A noun that denotes a thing which is neither a male nor a female is said to be of the neuter gender. Let's see some example. Book, pen, wood, oil. These are called neuter gender. Okay. Now student, what you have to do? Make a chart. Okay. In 4 columns. You have to write in first column masculine, in second column feminine, third column common, and fourth neuter gender. Okay. So you have to find out what are examples will come here. Okay. Student, this is your homework. Okay. So what you have to do? You have to make a chart about gender. Okay. I will show you how you can make. You have to draw 4 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then what you have to do? Write here masculine, feminine, common, and neuter. Okay. So you have to find out what will comes. Okay. Then I will check your homework tomorrow. Okay. So students, these are your homeworks you have to write down. Okay. So now I will close this class. Go wash your hand and be ready for your next class. Okay students. But make sure you have do your homework.